Why do you deliberately foul the air in here?
I'm smoking because I can't stand the air in here. It gives me the creeps.
I consider it a small blessing, not to mention impossible, that we even have air in this room at all. And I also realize there's no telling how long it'll last.
So, Mr. Smart Alec, how are we gonna get out of here?
Just because you're all alone with a woman who calls herself Angel doesn't make it a honeymoon. It all began 3 days ago.
You mean to tell me that you can even negotiate to bring down the price of fish?
Of course I can, if it's a legitimate case. There's been an unusual increase in fish prices for 2 weeks now. Do you think that people outside the dome should only eat synthetic cereals?
I don't have any fish to sell. It's the retail sellers that are doing the price fixing.
You're saying that there aren't any more fish to catch?
Oh yeah, sure. There are fish all right. It'd take 3,000 years to eat all the fish in the sea with that many reefs.
All right, why then?
Because there ain't nobody who will go out and catch the critters. The fishermen refuse to go out to sea. Yep, they're too scared.
What are they scared of?
They're scared of the sea titan.
I finally understood the old fisherman when he said that the Titan of the sea was angry. And these seas do give off a quiet kind of anger.
Well, what are you planning to do? I'm not just gonna hang around here and wait so we can starve to death.
I bet we run out of oxygen before we starve.
Well, what kind of bet is that?
If you really are an angel, you shouldn't worry. You can always collect your money in heaven.
You may think you're funny, Roger Smith, but I'm not laughing. You're gonna keep playing innocent until it kills you, aren't you?
Of course I have no intention of waiting to die here either. But as long as she's nearby, and time is running out. Even if you don't head out to fish, you keep everything in good shape, huh? What do they mean by the wrath of the sea? What are they afraid of? It took over an hour to hear the whole story from the old fisherman.
That's complete. This is fine as well. Huh? Oh dear.
Don't your people have a rescue plan? I mean, won't they miss you after a while if you don't come back?
I doubt it. My client's not that soft-headed.
Huh? She says she's an angel. The fishermen stopped going out because they were scared of the servants of the Sea Titan, the wrath of the sea. Until I see it for myself, I can't tell whether or not there's something there that can actually be negotiated with.
Norman,
Dorothy, do you think it would be possible that you could fill in for me and go on ahead and start dinner for Master Roger?
Even though it is not definite he will be back tonight.
Tonight or any night, dinner is to be ready for him upon his return. Now, I'm a little busy at this moment, if you'll excuse me.
It's all lies.
What is?
All that talk about there being a limitless supply of memories left down here.
Why are you looking for memories anyway?
Because they're worth a lot of money, naturally.
Is that the only reason?
What do you mean?
Were you born in this city, Miss Angel?
What does that have to do with anything?
Because it's common knowledge that people who were born in this town and continue to live here don't usually think about getting their memories back.
And doesn't that disturb you? Not ever knowing what happened to our parents' parents, where they even came from, and no understanding of who we are or even any idea why we live here?
That's just it. People inside and outside the domes are able to live here today because they've made it a point not to think about it.
But you're different, aren't you?
Anyway, this discussion is really annoying.
What?
I have a lady trapped with me here in a sealed room with no escape. And she won't even throw herself into my arms and beg me to save her.
You know, you are such a louse, Mr. Negotiator.
That's okay. I'm used to people telling me that.
Running into this place has to be one of the worst mistakes of my life.
Is there a man named Reederman here?
Didn't you hear me when I said I'm not interested? I don't want to buy anything.
Okay, what is it you're not going to buy?
Huh? You're not an insurance agent. Serve yourself.
If this wrath of the sea continues, what are you going to do about it? Because there won't be anyone left who will set foot on a boat around here.
Like I care. This is the only job I know. Whether those fishermen take out their boats or not, I'm gonna keep building the darn things.
I heard that you're building some kind of a unique and unusual ship. Is that true?
Now then, who did you hear that from, huh?
Reederman's ship can go underwater. Isn't that funny?
Sorry about that.
You're not laughing. Negotiating? It wouldn't be called a ship if it could go underwater. But there's something in the sea to the south that you can't reach without diving.
Is that supposed to be a ship?
It's a little part of my old man's memories rattling around in my head. I was driven to build this thing. I never tested to see if it could really take the dive underwater and make it back up.
I'm interested in renting it.
This little lady's not going anywhere, at least for a while. It has to be charged up.
All right, I'll be back tonight.
If you want that thing to run for you, you'll make that payment up front.
Do they really think those are servants of the Sea Titan? Ridiculous! Hey, stop! You can't fool me! Hold it!
From the director of Blade. Experience the most original action-adventure of the summer. tomorrow. The legends come to life. Sean Connery, Shane West, Peter Wilson, Stuart Townsend. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, rated PG-13, tomorrow.
Don't touch the needle. You might scratch the record. Don't touch the needle. Too much hip movement is incorrect and unappealing. You know what they say about too much dancing. Change can be a dangerous thing. Change.
Remix the rules, remix the flavor. New Tropical Sprite Remix. Remix. With Free Up from Verizon Wireless, you can download your favorite songs as ringtones and never miss a beat.
That was crazy.
Free Up. It's for you from Verizon Wireless.
Did you know, if you get AOL, you can get this alert that tells you you have a phone call when you're online? No. Neither does Dad. If you want to get your calls, you want to get AOL. Because AOL Call Alert tells you when you have a phone call when you're online. So you'll never miss another important call again. Sign up for AOL and get your first 45 days free. With AOL Call Alert included for up to 12 months.
It is the ultimate fighting machine.
I've never seen anything like it.
A battle android with the soul of a hero. The only problem, he has no idea who he is.
What's going on here?
Now, his quest to unlock his secrets will threaten everything he loves, all in the name of one idea. Can an android become human?
Possible. I want you to try to help me be like you.
A classic anime, reimagined, guided, Monday through Thursday, Adult Swim.
Are you going far this time?
Just a few blocks, but it is far.
Nothing more than riddles.
I suppose so. I may be going to solve those riddles, as a matter of fact. I've told Norman already, but I won't be needing dinner tonight. I should have eaten before I left.
Huh? What?
Never mind, it's nothing. Anyway, it makes no difference. This is all your fault. I should have just taken the ship myself.
Oh, that really does a lot of good, bringing it up now.
What? But I told you I was going to rent it.
That woman paid me more for it. I couldn't exactly say no, could I?
Roger Smith! Thank you for finding this sweet little boat. Mwah!
She's a two-seater. Have yourselves a good time.
Hey, wait! What are you doing? I rented this boat and it's mine. Who do you think you are barging in here like this?
I have just as much right to be here. I rented this ship first.
You would stop bothering me if you really were a gentleman.
Never mind, gentlemen. Look ahead. That's interesting. Looks like some places still have electricity.
It's almost as if there are still people down here.
So these are the people passing themselves off as a Titan. Ha!
No way! I don't want to die in a place like this!
Stop it! The water pressure would crush us if we went out without suits.
The boat'll never hold together!
How men amuse themselves.
This used to be where people lived and worked, up until 40 years ago, right? What do you think happened to all of them?
They encountered the end of the world. You might call it a cataclysm.
But it's not the end. We carry on. We're still alive. Just not concerned about appearances.
This woman, who calls herself an angel, is looking for memories to make money. But for people like us who have lost all memory of the past, do these memories have any value or any meaning? Are they worth the time and any money spent at all? Do you think it's possible that maybe living is not caring about appearances?
So you can say sweet things, can't you?
It's them down there!
Well, Dorothy, I'll be back soon.
I think I should go in your place.
Those men who wear clothes that allow them to move underwater were after exactly the same thing as Angel. They were drawn to the bright light of memories that shone in the night sea.
They'll take away all the memories!
That light source and power. Is it something that humans are capable of making?
Looks like somebody woke up the memory's guardian.
We can't stay here! If we do, we'll die!
Come in, Big O.
Oh, Sea Titan! No! Please forgive me! Please forgive me!
Give me a hand here, will ya? If we don't get out of here! You lunatic!
What happened to Norman? What are you doing here, Dorothy?
I can operate without oxygen. It was a much wiser decision.
Poor guy, I bet he's awfully disappointed right about now.
Okay, Big O. In action!
A decrepit megadeus like that is worthless. All I'm interested in are the memories. Tell the military police to hold off on that attack right now. First, let them clean up some of that abominable mess out there.
Oh, Roger, is that you?
That Megadeus is crying. What could he be crying for?
It has lost the master it used to serve.
But we can't let it run rampant like this. It's too dangerous.
Sergeant Miles, Sergeant Kingate, I want a steady missile barrage from both teams.
Excuse me, Major Dustin, sir! We just got orders to delay the attack!
You can't be serious. Who could possibly stop us in a situation like this?
That'd be the head office, sir!
So, are you telling me they don't care what's going on out here? I don't care. Fire, fire! Good! Close in and fire another volley! Retreat! Retreat!
All right, it's showtime, folks. Let's go!
Why do men say those things?
Wait, be careful! No, don't crush its head! The memories are still there!
Sea Titan, you listen to me. I don't know what kind of memories you have in your stored head. But there are people who are trying to exploit them. Those people are your enemies.
You could try showing a little respect for the dead, Mr. Negotiator.